The answer. I said that the greatest mission that we have is to prevent a militant Islamic regime from meeting up with nuclear weapons or from nuclear weapons meeting up with a militant Islamic regime. The first is called Iran. The second is called Pakistan, or more specifically, a Taliban takeover of Pakistan. Because if these radical regimes have nuclear weapons, they will not obey the rules that have been obeyed in the last almost 7 decades, and they can threaten our world. So the first thing is to stop them from getting these weapons. That's mission number 2.
For some, he is the defender of a state. But for many, he is the architect of ruin. Benjamin Netanyahu, Israel's longest-serving prime minister, is a man who built a political empire on conflict, division, and fear. His leadership has come at a staggering cost: tens of thousands of Palestinian lives, relentless settlement expansion, erosion of human rights, and deepening regional instability. Beneath the tailored suits and diplomatic smiles lies a legacy defined not by peace, but by power at any cost. This is the story of a man whose hands are stained with the blood of war, corruption, and silence in the face of suffering. Born on October 21st, 1949, in Tel Aviv, Benjamin Netanyahu was raised in the ideological furnace of extreme Zionism. His father, Benjamin Netanyahu, was not just a historian of Jewish persecution. He was an intellectual radical who believed in the absolute dominance of Jews over Arabs in the region. Educated in the U.S. at prestigious institutions like MIT and Harvard, Benjamin absorbed both Western influence and a militant worldview. But his academic excellence served as a mask for the rigidity of his belief system, one in which the idea of a Jewish state reigned supreme, even at the expense of indigenous lives. From the very beginning, he was shaped to lead, but not to unite. As Netanyahu entered politics in the 1980s, he quickly discovered the potency of fear in controlling public sentiment. Tapping into decades of Israeli trauma, he positioned himself as the eternal guardian against Palestinian resistance. Every peace process was undermined. Every negotiation was treated as a threat. By the time he first took office in 1996, he had already developed a playbook: use fear of terror to justify hardline militarism, use nationalism to delegitimize dissent, and cast Israel's military as a sacred shield while erasing the stories of those it crushed. This political formula would not only win him elections, it would cost countless lives. Over the years, the region has faced ongoing challenges that have deeply affected its people and infrastructure. Communities have endured hardship, with many areas seeing widespread damage and long-lasting disruption. Public spaces, neighborhoods, and essential services have been heavily impacted, leaving a mark that continues to shape daily life. While perspectives on these events vary, they remain a subject of global attention and ongoing dialogue. The focus for many now turns to recovery, understanding, and the hope for lasting stability in the future. International involvement has played a significant role in shaping the region's landscape. Over the years, financial and strategic partnerships have supported ongoing developments in defense and security. One such relationship between the United States and Israel has included substantial aid and cooperation, making Israel one of the leading recipients of assistance. Military equipment and advanced systems, often provided through these partnerships, have been involved in various operations. Diplomatic efforts have also played out on global stages, through meetings, speeches, and policy alignments. While some view these alliances as essential for stability, others continue to question their broader humanitarian impact. These dynamics remain at the heart of international discussions around responsibility, support, and long-term peace. Benjamin Netanyahu has remained a central figure in Israeli politics for decades, navigating through political challenges and legal controversies. During his time in office, major legislative reforms and judicial changes drew both domestic support and widespread criticism. His leadership coincided with multiple military operations in Gaza, where civilian areas were heavily affected, leading to international concern over the humanitarian situation. Substantial foreign aid and long-standing alliances continued to shape the region's strategic decisions. Inside Israel, policies related to settlements and national identity sparked ongoing debate. Benjamin Netanyahu's long political career has left a complex legacy, marked by influence and division at home and abroad. His personal net worth is estimated to exceed $13 million, reflecting decades of public life and global prominence.